Hello and welcome, you're watching Western Armenian News and I'm Gasparian. The 96th issue of Western Armenia weekly newspaper is published. Announcement: Election of the President of the Republic of Western Armenia. Why did the Baku regime cover Stepanakert's brotherly cemetery with signs? What is happening inside? Hovik Avanesov. Homeland or home, when the call to return remains unanswered. Nazareth, Chaush, Norashkharian. The tragic story of the Saint Hagop Monastery of Cilicia. The cultural path leads toward the mountain of eternity, on the road to restoring Artsakh intangible heritage and theatrical traditions. The 96th issue of Western Armenia weekly newspaper has been published. On the cover are the flags of Sebastia, a city in the historic region of Lesser Armenia, Western Armenia. Until 1915, it was the center of the Sebastia province. Founded in the 1st century BC, the city had about 24,000 Armenians before the genocide. This issue includes many interesting materials, such as August 27, birthday of Sambat Boroyan. Upset but not forgotten. Stories of families of missing persons with 17 photos. The Yeni Safak, publication and Armenian heritage of Ahlat by Ashot Harutyunyan. A joint letter to the OSCE calling to continue the work of the Minsk group. The newspaper is available in Armenian, Turkish, English and French, helping to share Armenian culture and raise international awareness. The National Assembly of the Republic of Western Armenia is organizing a Zoom meeting for the election of the President of the Republic. Agenda: Election of the President of the Republic. Date and time: November 22, 2025, 8:30 a.m. Paris time, 11:30 a.m. Yerevan time. Language: Armenian. To join, please contact through Zoom. During the meeting, participants will also have the chance to get familiar with the Constitution of the Republic of Western Armenia in several languages. For information about the international recognition of the Republic's independence, please visit the provided links. This meeting aims to ensure an open, transparent and democratic process for the election of the President of Western Armenia. The Baku regime keeps destroying Armenian monuments and crushes in occupied Artsakh. Recently, the Saint Narses, the great church in Martuni, was damaged with broken windows and bullet marks. Since the war, at least 6 churches have been destroyed. Over 800 vandalism cases are recording, and new buildings are being built to erase the Armenian trance. Meanwhile, Artsakh once restored Azerbaijani mosques, but now Azerbaijan calls Armenian monasteries Albanian and plans fake renovation in Gandzasar to hide Armenian history. On November 14, 2025, at France's State University, Gevorg Oflazian will give a lecture titled Homeland or Home, when the call to return remains unanswered. It focused on the 1926 to 1928 repatriation period and the Musalar Armenians of Anjar. True stories and memories, Oflazian explains why some diaspora Armenians returned to Armenia and others didn't. The lecture will also be live on YouTube at the Armenian Studies YouTube. Nazareth Chaush Norashkharian was born in 1863 in Zeytun. He was from a noble family, cousin of Prince Astvatsatur and one of Zeytun's national heroes. He dedicated his life to the liberation struggle, becoming a symbol of the self-defense movement. The Armenian Saint Hagop Monastery of Cilicia, founded in the 11th century in the city of Hagin in Western Armenia, was once one of the most important spiritual centers of the region. In 1915, during its years of glory, it still stood strong until the Armenian genocide, which destroyed the Armenian population and cultural heritage. By 2021, only ruins of the monastery remained, silent witness of the loss of Armenia's spiritual and cultural treasuries. Saint Hagop Monastery reminds us of the former greatness of Cilician Armenia and the irreversible loss of our historic heritage. Armenian culture and heritage live beyond time and borders. Mount Ararat, the proud symbol of Armenians, guards our identity and the heart of Western Armenia. An Armenian carpet woven with history and the soil leads us to Ararat's silhouette, reminds us of lost monuments and traditions. Its bright colors show the spirit of craft and faith, each street whispering our ancestors' voices. Like Ararat, Western Armenia remains an internal symbol, calling us to remember our roots and protect our heritage. The reborn Vahram Papazian Drama Theatre of Stepanakert will present a fairy tale of Artsakhian love on November 12 at the Yerevan State Youth Theatre, Moscovian 3. The play, written by Alexander Monasyan in the Artsakh dialect, was the last staged before the 44-day war. The theatre's return became possible thanks to dialogue and the union of theater workers of Armenia. This event opens a new chapter for Artsakh's theater and lets Yerevan audience feel the warmth and simplicity of Artsakhian culture. That's all for today's news from Western Armenia. For more details, please visit the website of Western Armenia. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more updates.